Hello billionaire traders, how you guys doing? Welcome to another wonderful video again. Right now on this particular video I'll be showing you very simple strategy that I use in trading BTC USD, which is Bitcoin, right? And I just started going deeper into Bitcoin, not of recent, because I'm more on gold and the other pairs like GBP USD and GBP JPY. But on this particular aspect, right, I discovered a particular simple strategy that you can use to milk BTC USD, and I've been milking BTC USD for the past 1 week plus right now. Now I'm on the daily time frame. One thing I want you to establish is that you need to first of all understand the market direction of the market, right? Now if you look at on the daily time frame, what do we have? We have the price. Normally the BTC USD has been surging up, right? But you have a lot of retracement, like huge retracement. Now this guy has been moving up from here up onto here, right? Now you have this retracement. Now what do you think may happen? This is the other push you're waiting for, right? So I was able to capitalize on the buy, on the sell, and currently I'm also in a buy position, right? And I'm holding a position now that I'm filming this video. I'm currently still holding a position. Today being Saturday, I've been holding that position since yesterday, and I'll be telling you why am I still holding, right? One thing about BTC USD, it's 100% respect structure, right? It respects structure. When I came on board, I saw that the market was selling, right? And it got to this particular resistance. It broke below, right? Got here, got to this particular resistance. Then I was able to take advantage of a sell down here, right? I didn't go further than this. Why? Because I already knew this is a very major strong support zone, and you can see I've already marked it as a daily zone, right? So if you want to learn how I mark my psychological level, this is video that you need to watch after this video. I have it explained there, right? Now on this particular video, I knew I'll be exiting my position here. Then here is where I'll be looking for another buy, and I'm willing to hold that buy even up onto this particular first, second, and third, right? It's going to be a long buy, but I'll be taking my profit gradually. Now let's scale in further to 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, right, when I discovered that price was already at a particular level here, so I was waiting for that retest so I can go in for a sell, right? Then like I told you, this is the daily time frame here, and this particular level here is a fake out. Even on the fake out, we have a double bottom, right, to let you know that the bulls are already in the market, right? But in an upward trend market, you still have opportunity to sell if you know what you're doing, right? So right now on the 1-hour time frame, what did I do? Let's take our mind off this chart. I'm going to explain why I'm in this particular trade, right? But this is the one I want to explain first, how I was able to catch this particular movement, right? Now I discovered that price was respecting, right, this particular resistance, right? We have a resistance here, rather a support here. You see, we have a support here. I've always encouraged you guys to always use your 1-hour time frame as a very strong confirmation. Then you go to 15 minutes or 5 minutes for an entry, right? Now on the 1-hour time frame, what do we have? We have levels that have been respected, second, third, right? Now the moment price got here, I was waiting for that break below so that I can go in for a sell, right? That was what I was waiting for. And what happened? Market really gave me what I was expecting, right? Now I will scale down to 15 minutes so you can see properly. Now on the 15 minutes, I discovered that price was just creating a particular direction here. And if you look at this particular movement, this looked like a bullish flag, but it was in a bearish position. You can see it was supposed to be a very strong bullish flag, right? But in a bearish position. So, and I was also thinking that the market can do something like this, maybe come down here, break above, then start buying, right? But it didn't do that, right? That is the reason as a forex trader you want to be open-minded. Even as much as looking for a buy, be open-minded for a sell. Anything can happen, right? So let me show you how I was able to capitalize on that sell. So what I just drew my level here. You can see there's a support level that I drew here. All right. So I was waiting for price to come there and bounce off, right? I wasn't going to take a buy here. This is where I was waiting for price to come break above this resistance. Then I'm going to go for a buy. Why? Because I have my trend line here. You can see it's a trend line that I just draw here. So that was my guide, right? So, but you follow the direction of the market. You can't just predict the market. You can't predict, you react towards the market. So what happened? Instead of the price to break above and go up, it did the opposite. What happened? It broke below. You can see, boom. Then it came back to retest this, right? Resistance, right? So we have previous support, 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 now turning into what? Resistance. Do you see that? And I didn't just go in. I waited for that 15-minute candle to close. I wanted to see how it will close. And you know, a lot of people can have perception about the direction of the market, but their entry can be so wrong. Now, if you look at how it closed below this resistance, and that's what I wanted, right? And this was where I was waiting for price to close. The moment it closed there, I discovered that we have a bearish, a little bit of a bullish engulfing candle, and this is where I went in for my sell. Put my stop loss here. You can see. Then I was able to badge 1:3.5 immediately, and this happened in less than, let's just say, 1 hour, right? I was already done in the market. Now I came out here because this is my daily zone. I've already seen it from the higher time frame that's the point where I'll be exiting my trade. Then I'll be looking for a buying opportunity. So when I came back to my laptop, this double bottom has already formed. You can see we have a double bottom here. I would have loved to go in here, right? So that my stop loss can just be here, right? As a trader, you want to be able to protect your stop loss and make sure your stop loss is well situated at a very strong strategic area, just in case there will be a pullback, so that you won't take you out, right? I would have loved to go in here, then target back here, right? Or all the way here. But I missed this entry, right? Even if you focus on this particular instrument alone, you'll be profitable. You can take advantage of both buys and sell, right? So when I came back to my chart, I discovered price has left. So I wanted price to come back here. Then I will go in for a buy. But I forgot to set my buy limits, right? I knew price would come and do something like that, but I forgot to set my buy limit. If I had done that, I would have been in this trade probably from here. Then my stop loss will still be here, right? Then I would have been able to catch another movement in the market, which is another 1:4.6 risk to reward. But I mixed out on this. But what I did is that, okay, I was waiting for another opportunity to go in for a buy, since I already knew that the market would be buying, right? So right now, I just had to use my trend line as a guide. You can see my trend line was as a guide. So let's follow the movement. Price came here, touched this trend line, first touch. It got back here, got up here. You can see this is a resistance. It pushed down back, second touch, and what happened? It broke above it. So I was watching to see what price would do, right? I was still open-minded. I could have still gone for buy or sell if the price was able to break below this level of support. You can see, I think I saw price, break below this support, then I'll be willing to sell back here, because you follow the market direction. You can't just be trading what you want to trade. So after spotting this, I discovered that price wasn't ready to sell. Right now, this is a support here that I've drawn from the higher time frame. You can see. So what happened? Price broke above that support, and with my trend line, this is a trend line from the higher time frame as well. You can see. So what happened on the trend line? We had a break and a retest of the trend line. You can see. So this was a confirmation. Boom, and the bullish engulfing candle cut across this resistance. Right. That was what I noticed. Right. And what happened? I had to go in for another buy. I have to go in for a buy, and this was on Friday, right? I think at about almost 4 or 5 p.m. West African time. I went in for a buy, and I was ready to hold this trade till next week, which is right now. I'm going to film it on Saturday because I knew price would definitely come up on here, and right now this has already given me 1:27, almost 1.3 risk to reward. And price is still coming here, right? And this market is open 24 hours a day. So That is the reason why I'm still holding this particular BTC USD trade. Now what I want to establish is that learn to understand what the market is doing, right? You can even see from below here, you can notice that the market respects structure so much, right? We had a double bottom here, right? From this double bottom, what happened? Price broke, right, the neckline and came back for a retest. Did you see? Price broke the neckline, boom, and came back for a retest. On here, you want to go in for a buy. You can see, right? If you focus on this pair alone, you will be profitable, right? And in the next video, I'll be showing you how I'm able to calculate my lot size very smoothly. You can calculate lot size here while on trading view, then you move to your MetaTrader 5 to go and take your trade, right? So if you want me to do that video, put it in the comment section below. And if you want me to train you how to trade like professional, all right, now we just began a new batch for the April section, right? People are already in taking lectures and trading like a professional in the April batch, right? If you want to join the April students, you're free. There's a link to join our mentorship in the video description below. Do it to smash it, and I'll be in the DM to talk to you and welcome you on board, right? If you find value in this video, like and subscribe and share with your family and friends. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.